Good afternoon, peeps. So I wanted to show you guys this tree I've never seen anything like this before. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of like the Lion King. But you know, this school, Frank Murphy Junior High in Broitmar, you know, it was only a few years ago that, you know, fucking music artists from here, this neighborhood, were meeting students here and fucking, you know what I mean? The school was still in, you know, it wasn't burnt down. It tells you the kids didn't want to go to school. They said, fuck, and we don't want to go to school. Let's just burn it down, then we won't have to go. But, yeah, I bet they burned it down. Have tempted to go in there. But I don't want no trespassing ticket. But they're climbing on top of it, everything. So, it even says fact, F-A-C-T. It's factual, they're climbing on it. Stupid. But that's my neighborhood I grew up in, man, for most of my life. Pretty much all of my life. My family has owned a collision shop, which is right there, that brown building on the other side of that bridge right there to the left. All those cars you see, that's the building I grew up in. When I was like 10 years old, 11, all the hookers used to come up to the window right there, like the door, the gate, and we'd have the gate, you know, the bay door open, but the gate closed, so we could have that cold air coming in, cool air, you know, the sun and shit, and all the hookers would come up and ask me to suck my dick for $20. I told them, yeah, go meet me in the back, behind the building right here. They would go behind the building right there and stand there for like half hour, waiting for me. I would never come. I would always sit there and fucking yell out those little brick windows and shit, tell them to fucking kick rocks. I'm not giving you no $20. I was young, you know. I really want to get the buildings back. The neighborhood, you know, is somewhat coming back. But, you know, it got broken into all the time. Constantly, it was always getting broken into, so that's why my uncles got rid of it. That's where my 240 sat for 14 years, the Nissan 240 SX that I owned. So I'm taking you guys to these fucking trees, man. The shit's cool. I don't know. I think they did this, and they're putting in a skate park. That's awesome. They're building a skate park here. That's cool as fuck. That's dope. I did not know they were building a skate park here. They need to, man. They need to. There was, you know, back in the 70s, they used to come back here and all the hippies used to be like all in blankets and shit, supposedly, smoking pot. Like, you used to be able to come back here, supposedly, and everybody was just hanging out, partying, barbecuing, all that. And then crack hit in the 80s over here really bad, and then it just went to shit. It actually looks like a pretty decent setup. I like those rails that are going over the rocks. You can see they're slowly putting it together. They got some cool stuff. Nice. That's all new. They just put that in not too long ago. I was just back here not that long ago. That parking lot was there, that cement was there, but all that, you know, all the stuff. So this is what I was talking about. They grew this stuff and fucking, you know, they trained it to grow this way. It's cool, man. It's fucking neat as hell. You know, they grew it and then they fucking, you see how they formed it? You know how long this must have took to do this? It's cool as fuck, man. It's how they used to make the houses in Africa back in the day. That's just how they did it. All the tribes and stuff, that's how you were supposed to live back in the day, man. And then you would travel. So back ancient times, right? This is where the evil one fucked things up. So people migrated with the lunar cycle, right? The Hebrew calendar, you know, they the calendar we follow, we don't add leap years and stuff. We don't add the lunar calendar to it. They stopped doing that. But the ancients before used to do it, and they would travel with the lunar cycle, the moon, right? All the farmers, they study it. The blue moon is pretty much the same thing. They study the blue moon, and they plant and they migrate, as they study the movement of the universe, the planets, right? We got 9 planets in our solar system, in ours specifically, which God created it that way because that's the only way it would work. So, they would migrate, from season to season. So, you had all this movement of people, and that's the only way you can really get this earth to start flourishing again, is if we all start doing organic farming and start living. We can live with electronics. That's not the problem. It's not having the right systems in place, and we gotta go back to our roots, back to our natural roots, our nature roots, which is God. It's Jesus. It is. It's funny how people, all these people, they believe in Jesus, but that's as far as they go. Most people, they believe in Jesus and they go to church. They don't study the Bible. They don't do what it is that they're supposed to do. They don't love. They don't love for Jesus or work for Jesus. But yeah, they migrated, and I'll be showing you guys, all the Indians, like the Native Americans and stuff, they had a copy of the 10 Commandments. They had the same one God gave too. It even says in the Bible, God gave the other world, the other side. The other side of the world. The Bible clearly says that a family from the Bible, right? A family was sent off to the New World in biblical times. Which would make sense because people say that they found, those people, they found the fucking, oh my God, what are they called? You guys know what I'm fucking talking about. The Christians, they think they can have 2 wives. But they came over and they supposedly found 2 tablets. All it was a copy of the 10 Commandments and Native American language. They all had the same story, which I'll be sharing it with everyone. All the stuff that I've been putting together, researching and everything. So I share it all on my Facebook for the most part. I haven't shared all of it yet, but I have shared a lot. Yeah, dude, this looks cool, man. Kind of sad I don't have a bike or a skateboard to fucking come over here and do some shit. Now this looks fire. This looks like it might be something. And they got a welding table up here. That's cool as fuck. This, I'm interested to see what this is gonna turn out as. That's cool as fuck. Can you imagine grinding this? Going around this, kick flipping off of that, you know what I mean? Or doing some aerial flips or something onto the other one. That's awesome. They're doing a good job. They got benches and stuff. They got... this looks nice. Yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah. That means there's tons of shit. Bridges back there. They're supposed to be putting trails back there. All types of stuff. So I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna turn off the video. I'm only a mile away from the house. I'm gonna turn off the video, that way I can upload it fast. I'm gonna try to book home. I gotta try to make some money today. I'm hungry too. I'm getting hungry. I bought 2 things of coffee instead of buying food. I blew all my money on coffee. I was hard at work, downloading stuff, programming, and fucking getting weather stuff. I was studying to see what weather charting software I want. I posted a couple on my Facebook I have interest in. So there's so many of them though. But that's why I bought a Windows 11 machine. I bought this IBM ThinkPad because I need Visual Studio, which I was just downloaded. I downloaded everything you could think of, and I started working. So we'll see, you know, it's gonna take time for all this stuff to slowly come out, you know. I'm by myself right now, so I don't have a team or like that. Every time I try to put someone together with me, they're just not on my level. They're interested, they have other interests, you know what I mean? They're trying, all these people, they want to be rich and be famous, and it's not, you know, that's what they're looking for. They're not looking to serve Jesus. So, yeah. Don't contact me or try to work with me if you don't love Jesus or want to work for him. We have two different intentions. So, Jesus says if you're not with him, you're against him. So if you don't love Jesus, you're evil to me. So it's that simple. But I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys in a little bit.